make sure, do me a favor, make sure you follow the GI Twitter. We've been super active, posting all types of high quality content. Do me a favor, go ahead, you know, and get on that. Dun, dun. You were telling me I got to turn on my desktop to gift. Unfortunately, yeah, if you're trying to save money, go ahead, do me a favor, follow that page. Nah, I ain't see it. Just turn, you don't got to be on it, bro. Just turn on notifications. You'll know when we post. Turn on notifications. Here, you talking about news today. Shit, I could use this shit as a reference. Let's start off with this. This is the biggest probably story I've seen today. Some red flags, ladies and gentlemen. Red flags. This is how we're doing the news, by the way. This is why you should follow us. You don't got to read the article. We summarize it for you, give you a little flashcard. You don't got to go to a website. It's always on our page. Just retweet and like this shit. That's all we ask. Piece of news. Red flag with Suicide Squad, which I got a new series idea. I'm not going to tell y'all because somebody going to steal it and I ain't seen nobody do it yet. There are whispers going around that there are no review codes available for Suicide Squad. The GI Twitter been going crazy. We've been trying it. I love how simple it makes the news. I appreciate it. What's the name? Yeah, there's word going around the industry. Nobody. Now this doesn't mean there isn't. There might be a very limited number, but I think, and the reason I was a little hesitant to post this one because it came from a website that I had never heard of called WeGotThisCovered.com. But then I looked into it. They put a quote in the article talking about Giant Bomb. Giant Bomb is a very reputable website. One of the hosts during the podcast that they have said that they don't know anybody in the industry who has a code. So the fact that they referenced somebody who is reputable, that's what made me post it. I was like, oh shit. Now the problem with this is, for those of you unaware, the way gaming industry works is usually when a game company is confident in their game, at bare minimum, they give you at least a week, I would say on average, ahead of time to play the game and get your review out. In my opinion, that's not enough time. I feel like they should give 2 weeks. But if the game is really good, sometimes they will give you 2 weeks. But usually a week is like the standard if they're feeling confident. It's usually a red flag if they only give they give journalists the game like 2 days before. But what's a super red flag is if there are no review codes out. That means there were most likely, I'm not saying there will be. I'm just saying don't be shocked if there are no reviews the day this game comes out. And for those of you unaware, today is the 26th that this stream is going on. Suicide Squad comes out on the 2nd, but technically it comes out on the 3rd. It comes the 30th, I mean. The reason I say technically is because if you get the special edition of the game, you get early access and you can play the game a few days early. Yo, shout out to King Code with the sub. Appreciate it. So I'll say we should have been seeing a review by now, basically. We should have been seeing a review. They should have dropped this week if they were really confident. Best case scenario, you might see a reviews drop Monday or Tuesday, but even still, if a review drops the day the game comes out, that's kind of a red flag. That means they're trying to hold people's opinions. That way people can accidentally buy the game without there being an opinion out there. Yeah, the Tekken reviews had been out for a minute. That's a sign of confidence. That's why it's a really good sign when you see a week or two before the game comes out, reviews are dropping. That means they're confident in their product. So I'm not saying this game will be bad. I can't stress enough, I want it to be good. But I'm saying there are some red flags here based off the gameplay, some other elements with it. And now this news that there are no review codes out there, that's usually a giant red flag. We're going to keep our eye on this story. We're going to keep it developing because I'm not saying that there are none. We just, it's not looking good though. I still wish they would have kept the Joker under wraps. I feel that. I feel the same. So yeah, that's the first story I got for you. I ain't gonna lie. We all know this game's gonna be god awful. I'm not saying that. You saying that. Chill out. What else did we post something else in here? That's for like PC stuff. Oh, Switch 2. It would be cool if we check out that Monkey King trailer again. It looks fire. Yeah, I got you. I think we posted it on the page. Rumors came out. Literally, we were in the middle of recording the podcast last night. Are you gonna stream Suicide Squad? Absolutely. I'm still play it. I always form my own opinion, and like, don't get it twisted. I was always looking forward to the game. I've missed you, big bro. Where did I go, Pink Man? Where did I go? Did I go somewhere, chat? What was I about to say? Yeah, this came out when we was in the middle of the podcast last night. The Nintendo Switch is reportedly have an 8-inch LCD screen, according to a report from, I think it was IGN. No, Bloomberg broke the news. How big is the Nintendo Switch's screen? Nintendo Switch screens. Yo, shout out to Big Worm with the sub. It's only okay. So the Switch screen. Shout out to Big Worm with the perm with the sub. The Switch screen is 6 inches. So we're going from 6 inches to 8. So we're going from, like, you know, an average to a BBC size screen, which is, I'm cool with that. I like that, a bigger screen. This is not the real Switch 2, by the way, but this is a cool design. I'm not gonna lie. Like the kind of the clamshell 2DS, 3DS style. I wouldn't be mad at this. This is pretty cool for a full-blown console. The only thing that I didn't like about this news is Bloomberg reported this, which is, you know, they're pretty reputable. It's supposedly an LCD screen, and the reason I don't like this is, you know why they're doing this. They're gonna, if this rumor is true, which I'm gonna lean towards it probably is, because it's Bloomberg and I feel like they don't just post shit. It's a pretty reputable site. If this rumor turns out to be true, the reason they're doing this shit is because they're gonna drop an LCD screen, Nintendo Switch 2, and then a year or two later they're gonna drop the OLED. Yeah, they drop you got it, Code. Yeah, you know why they're doing this shit. And you know what they're gonna say? We're putting an LCD screen in here to keep the cost low. At this point, OLED is not as expensive. Cut it out. Everything's got a fucking OLED screen in it. So if the screen on the damn Switch 2 is not the best, do not be surprised if it looks like a fucking Chinese iPad knockoff from 5 years ago. Because LCD is not that good this day and age, but who knows? Maybe this one will be good. Maybe they found some breakthrough technology. Yeah, and then they still gonna charge. That's the issue I have, right? That's a great point, Ashy. He was like, it's still gonna be $400. If they really wanted to save cost, they should pass it on to consumer. Oh, you putting the LCD screen in there? Why is it not $200, $250? Why are you charging $400? What's the name? So yeah. You said the source is IGN at the bottom. I sourced IGN on this article, but the original report came from Bloomberg. Yo, shout out to Wipe Me Down with the sub. Appreciate it. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, keep an eye on that. You said, oh, fair. My bad. Yeah, I'm the one that literally made this shit. Canva, baby. What was I about to say? So yeah, that's what I got for you there. And then let me see. Let me go into, I saved some articles in my messages. I purposely started the stream later today just because wanted to play Tekken with the boys. You know, they be on later. Let's see. Got this one. Already got that. Then we got this one. All right, we got that. I don't be posting like every little thing I find. A, I don't have time, and then B, I just try to post what I think people would be interested in. Did you decide to get it on PC? Nah, I bought it for Xbox to be safe. I was like, I don't know, man. I just don't trust it. What's this shit? Apple's latest policy change is good news for Game Pass Ultimate subscribers. Streaming games on your iPhone and iPad may now soon get better. See, scroll down. Previously, Apple punted cloud gaming app developers to a browser like Chrome or Safari through which players could stream games. As part of the iPhone makers' onerous restrictions of on-game streaming apps, developers were permitted to make a catalog app listing all the game users can play. However, each game had to be available as an individual app downloaded from the App Store. The catalog, god damn, this sounds annoying as fuck. All the games included in the catalog app must link to an individual App Store product page. See, this is why Droid is better. Like, you had to make us go through a separate web browser. Like, if I launched the damn Game Pass on my phone, I should just be able to play it out the app. It sounds like you would have to download the app, then use that app to download the game, and then put it on your phone. And then when you open the game, it opens the Chrome web browser or Safari. That sounds like a... Ooh, that's good that they got rid of this shit. Gamers want to jump directly into a game from their curated catalog within an app, just like they do with movies or songs. They're not forced to download over 100 apps to play individually games from the cloud, the company said at the time. Nice. That's cool. So Game Pass gets better on iPhone. So many fucking hoops to jump through. Yeah, it's too many hoops. Like, motherfuckers just want to play their games. I don't even understand this hoop, because, like, I can understand if it was, like, some unknown, you know, service that produced a gaming streaming service. Like, Apple didn't trust them. But it's Microsoft. Like, what do you think? They're going to hack your fucking It's one of the biggest corporations in the world. You think they're gonna hack your fucking phones? They just want to be able to let people play the games. Do you ever use Apple Arcade? Nah, I never used it. I was kind of halfway interested in that Sonic game, but I didn't want to pay for it. I'm not gonna lie. Is it good, Fear the Deer? You like the Apple Arcade joint? Everyone finally will get to play Skull and Bones 6 years after being revealed. You guys ready? Ubisoft's often delayed online pirate game, Skull and Bones, will finally, thanks to a newly announced open beta, be something that anyone, yes, even you, the reader, can actually play. The open beta starts next month and arrives shortly before the game launches. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a beta. If you're doing a beta a week before the game launches, it's a fucking demo. Please stop. They're calling it a beta so you won't judge it too hard. That's a red flag to me. Yeah, I saw that Sonic game, but that was the only one I saw. Yeah, that's the only one that had me kind of interested. This is a bit of a red flag to me, but at least you'll get to play it. I seen a video earlier from Game Ranks, and they were talking about the remaster of Assassin's Creed Black Flag that recently leaked. And then he started talking about Skull and Bones. He kind of peeled off and started talking about Skull and Bones. And he had this idea, and I was like, that was such a great idea. I was like, I don't know why they didn't do it. He was talking about like how Skull and Bones is basically a spinoff of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which it is, because this is when they first announced the game. It was after the success of Black Flag. They was like, oh, let's make a pirate game because people like our pirate mechanics, right? He was like, they should have called it Pirates Creed and made it like a spinoff game. And I was like, that would have been great. They should have called it Pirates Creed. That would have been great for branding. And then they could have even tied it into Assassin's Creed. It didn't have to be like some super tie-in, but just something small as like it being in the same world, right? And you play as pirates. You can basically rob other people's ships and do whatever pirates do. But then also maybe you like take missions from Templars and Assassins, but you don't actually affect the greater Assassin Templar war, if that makes sense. You're just kind of doing dirty work for them. That would have been a cool way to tie it into that Ubisoft cinematic universe, while also making a spin-off pirate game that people loved. But that sounds fun, and Ubisoft these days really isn't too good at creating fun games. Outside of that, Prince of Persia is pretty fun though, but they've been struggling. I played the beta, it was not good. What didn't you like about it, Jordan? How y'all feel about that idea if they would have did a Pirates Creed? Not gonna lie, I forgot about this game. How could you forget about it? It's only been in development hell for like 10 years. So yeah, open beta is coming next month. If you want to play it, be on the lookout. If I might take a day and just play it for shits and giggles, download it and just play it for shits and giggles. Skull and Bones and Assassin's Creed story. See, that's too long for like marketing. I think Pirates Creed would have been better. Sounds like One Piece. Is everything related to Pirates fucking One Piece, bro? Hogwarts Legacy updates announced. What's this? I don't know why I say this. What are they doing? A shout to QP, the producer, with the sub. As we near 1 year anniversary of Hogwarts Legacy, we wanted to let our community know that Hogwarts Legacy PlayStation exclusive content will be available on other platforms later. Who cares? 1 or 2 missions will be available. Does anybody like Five Nights at Freddy? Kafingo! What was the other one? I don't remember none of them damn spells. It's just a realistic Sea of Thieves, where the Sea of Thieves is more cartoony, I guess. New Five Nights at Freddy spinoff game called Into the Pit. Yeah, Revelio. That was the one. Revelio. You guys excited about this? Huh? The game's called Into the Pit and is being developed by Mega Cat Studios. With news on the upcoming release first leaked, the Five Nights at Freddy's Reddit feed said it was going to remove any discussion of it. However, Cawthon himself, which is the creator, said out there that the community is welcome to talk about it. No need to keep it all hush-hush. It's okay. Yes, I was trying to keep it a secret for a bit longer, but now that it's all out, that's fine. This game has been in development for a really long time, actually, and I'm really proud of the final product. It will be a 10th anniversary game. Shout out to the developer, I'll say that much. He seems really nice. He's like, it leaked a week early, but whatever. Yeah, you guys can talk about it. It's not the way I wanted it, but you guys seem excited. At the end of the day, people were excited about it, so... Since the Mega Cat Studio said it's been officially greenlit from the series creator to further confirm it's in development, the studio promises more details will come very soon. What up, Majin? I'm finna be in the pit. I can't get into these games though. I don't get the appeal of Five Nights at Freddy. Maybe this one will actually have some gameplay to it, but the other ones, like you just sit at the computer and you monitor monitors and wait for something to jump at you. And like I don't want to be a security guard in real life looking at 100 monitors hoping something happens, so I'm good off that. It just seems too repetitive. They got anything new on here? Pocket Pair, they're developing a new game. What? I'm definitely playing it. It looks like it might be different. Like, I'll keep my eye on it, but I don't know. It looks like Skull and Bones will actually finally be released. All right, well, here we go. I think people mostly like the lore. That's why the movie popped off, probably. According to an official press release from K-Lab, the mobile game company will jointly develop and operate a new title with Power World developers Pocket Pair. Pocket Pair need to finish the fucking game they just put out. What? K-Lab did not include any details about the genre characters or other content-based information. Instead, the press release mentions the game will be released for smartphones and focus on the game model itself. It describes the game as a hybrid casual, which combines casual simplicity with online games that can be played for longer periods of time. Huh. When I did security, I used to sleep at the desk. If I had to do a double and no one else was around, whole place could have got robbed. See, I would have used that my time to like catch up on anime and shit like that. What studio's making Skull and Bones? Ubisoft. So a game with microtransactions. Yeah, basically. Fucking basically. Yo, let's see what they talking about. I seen this in my sub box and I saved it. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta watch this on stream. I be saving videos just to watch them on fucking stream and articles and shit. How many people work at Pocket Pair? I don't know. Dragon's Dogma 2 preview. Our thoughts after 10 hours of gameplay. IGN. Starting to think I should have downloaded Tekken on Xbox because this shit taking forever and I don't have bad internet. Yeah, my shit took like 5 minutes to download. It downloaded fast. I said, fuck it, crossplay. I'm just gonna get it on Xbox.
I thought it would be a simple side quest. The owner of an apothecary enlisted my help to find his lost grandson who had been taken by wolves. As I followed the trail, I heard a screeching noise from up above.
That's cool.
All of a sudden, I'm in a battle for my life against a griffin. It's a monster that's far too strong for my party to handle, but we fight and claw and hold our ground until finally we get it to retreat. I breathe a sigh of relief, then set up at the nearby camp and sleep till
y'all running a lobby with the boys in the community at all? Maybe. That's why I started streaming later, because I was like, you know, they be at work. If I streamed during the day, I wouldn't have been able to play with nobody. So I decided to start streaming later today. I planned, I was going to play the story for maybe like an hour, and then maybe like hop in the lab and like just chat it up with people in the Discord and shit. Maybe we'll run a lobby. We'll see. We'll play it by ear.
Interrupted by the same griffin
African
back
Steve
for
Fox.
revenge. That fight somehow boils over into another battle with a white, who proceeds to beat me within an inch of my life before I finally take him out.
He got that icicle BBC blade.
After an epic 20-minute battle.
I tell you this much, I'm not getting this game on PC. This shit looks like it's gonna blow my PC up. Too many damn particles. Xbox. That's what I'll be like. Oh shit. Steve Fox is top tier. The game just came out 5 seconds ago. Relax. This shit looked problematic for my PC.
None of this was part of the actual quest involving saving the boy. It was just
shout out to Simi with the
series
sub.
of events that cascaded into one of the most unforgettable encounters I've ever had in an open-world action RPG. And it was just one of the incredible encounters I experienced during the 10 hours I spent adventuring through Dragon's Dogma 2's fantastic open world.
Fantastic. Green flag, green flag, green flag.
While I didn't get to start from the very beginning, I did get to begin with the creation of my own pawn. Pawns, for those unfamiliar with the first Dragon's Dogma, are AI-controlled companions that gain gear, skills, and experience from your game.
Shout out to Boxhead with the sub.
Take all that with them online where they can be hired by other players to be companions in their own games. I'm not going to spend too much time on either pawns or character creation, especially because we've already made those videos. But what I will say is that pawns are integral to one of my big takeaways.
That's why I'm not getting online to
exploration and discovery in Dragon's Dogma 2 feels much more natural than ever before. First and foremost, there are no more quest boards. There are no markers that appear above people's heads letting you know who's got a quest, and any sort of symbols placed on your map to let you know.
Yeah, I wish this game had co-op too, like with all the NPCs. Like just somebody, like a friend being able to control the NPC would have been fun that's on your team. What up, fake Versace?
Are kept to a minimum. As such, you'll really rely on your pawns and NPCs to guide you through Dragon's Dogma 2's world. NPCs will, more often than not, be the ones to approach you with opportunities for side quests, as opposed to it being the other way around.
Ooh, I like that.
You wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone.
You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap?
Yo, he got the shiesty on. He got the medieval shiesty. Damn, okay. Yo, this might be game of the year right here. Medieval shiesty. if running on PC is bad, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna refund this and get it on Xbox. I should have listened to the Discord bot. CJ in the Discord said, "Don't be a bitch. PC will be fine."
Did you see an urchin in a cap?
Pawns will also point out objects of interest,
Just yonder.
I like that they come and just give you a mission. So
boulders that can be destroyed to find a path that leads to treasure,
If you need that destroyed, I'm your
Medieval Yeet.
Shall I assist?
or if they already have knowledge of a quest from their owner's game, they will straight up lead you to those quests if you give them the go-ahead. All of this leads to a style of exploration and adventuring that feels very organic and appropriately rewarding, very much in the same way that Elden Ring and the two most recent Zelda
So basically,
games.
people just gonna pop out.
As
Follow me.
alluded to in the intro to this preview, you also never really know what to expect once you set out to pursue a quest lead. The very act of exploring beyond the safety of the city's walls
Street
is
Fighter 6
unpredictable,
spoiled us, they did.
dangerous, and enticing. Which
But I
is
mean, from
why
what I'm
it's so
hearing, it seems like
exciting.
Tekken 8 is still better than Mortal Kombat. That's all that matters. Power fantasies.
Over the course of my 10 hours, I got to play with a total of 5 vocations: Fighter, Mage, Warrior, Sorcerer, and Trickster, which you can watch a whole other video all about. Unlike the first game, which had you unlocking advanced vocations simply by leveling up the base ones, the 2 advanced vocations were actually unlocked via a quest. After visiting the Vocation Guild, I was given a quest to
You see
retrieve a
yourself playing this
greatsword
on
and
stream?
an archstaff. And after
Not at launch. I don't know. What I know Rise of Ronin comes out the same day. I'm playing that shit before. This comes out in March, right? There was something else too. Game releases. You said the Mortal Kombat once fall offs needs to be studied. Rise of Ronin. Oh, Princess Peach. How could have I forgotten? Princess Peach drops. Dragon's Dogma. You got South Park. Yeah, okay, never mind. That's so Rise of Ronin and Dragon's Dogma 2 drop on the same day. I'm playing Rise of Ronin first. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I prefer Asian RPGs more than like Western style ones. But I mean, I'll get to it. It depends though, because I take that back. Fuck nah, this game's going on the back burner. I forgot. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, that drops February 29th. I don't even know if I'll be done with that game. Hopefully by the time we get to ride, yeah, we're gonna have to split. We're gonna have to run through this shit, bro. Unfortunately, they released at the wrong time. What's April looking like? If anything, it'll probably be played in April. Yeah, JRPG. You know what I meant. If anything, it'll probably be played in April though. But yeah, I'll get to it though. Also, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. What was I about to say? Based off the data that I've seen, I think my audience would be more interested in Rise of Ronin than Dragon's Dogma, but we'll see. I could be wrong. Oh wait, where's it? Let's go back to it. But I am interested in
After
it.
doing so, I unlocked both the Warrior and Sorcerer vocations. I don't know if all of them will be unlocked this way, and I didn't get a chance to unlock any of the hybrid ones, like Mystic Spear
Isn't there a
Hand
Ninja
or
Turtle
Magic
game being
Archer,
developed?
but I definitely
Yeah, that ain't
like
coming
the
out
idea of
anytime
not
soon.
having to grind vocations in order to unlock
Yeah,
others.
first half of the year is
My personal
sketch.
favorite of the vocations I got to try was by far the Warrior, who maintains
That website forgot to put WWE 2K24 in the March release dates. Ronin. They didn't forget. Nobody cares besides WWE fans. Let me guess, you're gonna dress up as a baby oil nigga and tombstone or some shit, bruh. They did not forget. Yo, shout out to I Am Michael with the sub.
My personal favorite of the vocations I got to try was
Wait
by
a
far
minute.
the Warrior, who maintains the fantasy of being the
Let me guess, it's gonna be like the
sword-wielding
other
badass
ones.
that brings giant beasts to their knees with just one charged strike, but also adds a few more tricks to their repertoire. Director Hideaki Itsuno heard feedback that the Warrior didn't feel like a super viable vocation in the first game, and thus worked hard to give them some new elements to bring out their strengths.
So they
For
get, like-
starters, we've jacked up the Warrior's offense and destructive power, to the point where it's unfair. In exchange, its abilities take a little longer to execute. This makes the vocation somewhat difficult to use, but that's where the tackle comes into play. If you're
Right.
attacked, you can use the tackle to cause an enemy to be stunned instead of being stunned yourself, making it easier to get into the vocation. The tackle he's referring to is a new ability called Barge that allows the Warrior
Shout
to
out to
execute
Luca,
a
dropping
quick shoulder
73.
bash, even while they're charging an attack, to interrupt and potentially stun any enemy that's trying to
You
stun
said it
their
was
attack.
OP in the first game?
vocation,
Well, it's about to
after
become
all,
more
is
OP.
built around being able to charge up massively powerful attacks that deal humongous damage. So this small change goes a long way in making it a little easier to get those big shots off. My favorite new addition for the warrior, though, is a passive skill that allows you to swing regular attacks much more quickly if you're able to precisely time your next button press with when the attack actually lands.
Like Gotham Knights.
This gives a nice rhythm to the warrior's combat and allows a skilled player to compensate for the typical weakness.
That's literally what Gotham Knights did. But I guess because it's Dragon's Dogma, it's different.
Of having a very slow attack, while still making those very slow and powerful attacks still feel like they have their own place in the warrior skill set. Also, if you're like me and enjoy the feeling of leaping off cliffs and slamming your weapon down on a monster's head, this is the vocation for you.
What the? That's pretty cool.
I unfortunately didn't get deep enough into the sorcerer vocation to see any of the really big, crazy spells that they're so beloved for, but what I really enjoyed about the sorcerer was the addition of a unique skill.
I'm not gonna lie, that looks boring to play, like just standing there. Kafingo, Kafingo.
Called Galvanize. This allows you to go into a stance that recovers your stamina extremely quickly, which is especially useful for the sorcerer.
You can power up like a Super Saiyan.
Due to the fact that their spells take so long to cast. To shorten those spells,
I've been binging and re-binging your videos recently. Whatever data you've been using to further improve your videos are working for me anyways. I appreciate it. Yeah, I told my girl today I went 4 for 4 this week. Every video that I dropped popped off and hit the algorithm. I'm not saying you don't want to get cocky. You got to stay humble, but I definitely been studying the data and making adjustments. And I think I figured out a formula to stay in the algorithm. We might be on the road to, I said it last month. I was like, I think I figured it out. Now I'm feeling a little bit even more confident. We might be on the road to 700,000 and I'm a man of my word. If I do hit it, I will bring back, what's that shit? Hokage thoughts. Nah, TBH, you that guy for real, always working. We trying, bro. We trying.
You need to use a skill called Quick Spell.
Stop bitching. I started learning.
Stamina to reduce the spell's cast time. All of this leads to a careful balance of preparing to cast a powerful spell.
And by the way,
Quick Spell.
The What's the Name channel hit 10,000 today. Hokage highlights. That channel's growing too. It just hit 10,000 first year. No promotion, pure algorithm. Anybody who tells you cannot start content creation today is a fucking lie. I do not promote that channel. If you follow me on Twitter, I don't tweet about it. It's pure algorithm.
To shorten its cast time, and then making note of whether you have enough stamina to cast another spell, or whether you have to break away and use Galvanize to get your stamina back up. It's a fun dance that made
I ain't gonna say no names. Right now, I was talking to somebody earlier today. I was like, I can't help but notice people that my peers that, like, you know, you're in friendly competition with. I can't help but feel like a lot of them have gotten lazy. So I feel like the lane is open for a black male creator in the gaming space to really dominate. Because a lot of niggas, they be dropping videos once every 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I said, oh yeah, we're gonna fill the slot.
Sure, feel a lot more active than
I'm coming for it.
Dragon's Dogma 2's open world is enormous, reported to be roughly 4 times the size of the already huge map in the first game.
I'd argue I was never stuck.
I don't doubt that claim in my
I know people won't believe that, but I'd argue I was
never
stuck. I just wasn't focused. There's a difference. Stuck is you're constantly cough, Corey. I'm not talking about Corey Kenshin. That's like his thing at this. Jokes aside, that's actually like his thing. It's like his mystique. The nigga drops a video and then like disappears. I'm not talking about him. What was I about to say? Yeah, like there's a difference between constantly dropping videos and they're not doing anything and not growing versus really just not being focused and just uploading whatever you wanted and not thinking really about what you were doing. There's a difference. Because like I could go back to you remember all the fucking YouTube channels that copied me with the Call of Duty trolling, all my sons. Some of them even tried to beef with me. Yo, shout out to Tweechy with the 5 gifted subs. Go look at them niggas' channels. Some of them are still uploading. Some of them are still uploading. That's stuff.
It's big, but it's also dense with exciting encounters both.
When you start winning, that's when they start dick munching. Oh, I saw the vision.
Back-to-back battles.
I told my girl, so I'm about to act like I don't know nobody, bro, because I don't.
But I also never went too long without having something to engage with. One thing that was important to each
What up,
and the team
Musho?
at
Shout out to
Capcom
Tweety though
was
with the
making
5
sure
gifted. I
that the
appreciate you.
players
I'm
really
surprised
felt
we
the
got almost
distance that
500
they were
people
traveling
already
as
in
they
here.
explored. To
It's
that
pretty
end,
late.
fast travel
Like normally I stream earlier in the morning. The notifications must have been working today because y'all showing up today, or it must be Tekken actually.
is very limited, like in the first game. You can only travel between discovered port crystals, and every time
up,
you
Capri?
do, you must expend a fairy stone, which are highly valuable items that don't come cheap and aren't easily found.
Hello, my friend.
Another option you have
You
for
ain't got
getting
no
around
hoes?
is
I feel
using an
that.
ox cart, which is relatively
Longevity
cheap,
is a
but they
virtue?
are
I feel
limited
that.
in the fact that you can't choose where you travel. The main one that I found only went from the capital city of Vernworth to the checkpoint town, which was far to the west. You also have to
Can you
consider
never
that
catch a
ox
stranger
carts
on a
are
weekday,
not
so
a
thanks for
completely
starting
safe
later?
way to
True,
travel,
true.
as they often will
How
be.
do you hit the algorithm though? That's a very complex question. There's not one particular thing that I did, but a lot of it involves researching the market, researching your competitors, adjusting your content, paying attention to trends, getting better. I feel like I've gotten better at making thumbnails. I'm very meticulous about how I make my thumbnails. I even had the idea to the point where like I actually felt fucking stupid. And I'll give you a gem. This gem only applies to once you start to develop an audience. Like you have some viewers, even if it's like a few. Yeah, heavy R&D basically. If you follow my YouTube channel, you know I've been on this community page tab real hard lately. Now for every video that I've dropped this week, if you pay attention to this tab, at night I'll work on thumbnails and I'll usually make at least 2 or 3 thumbnails. I put the thumbnails on my community tab at night and I say, the only question I ask is, which thumbnail catches your eye more, 1 or 2? I don't ask you why. I don't care why. The question is 1 or 2. When I wake up in the morning, I got like 100 comments, a ton of data. Like everybody picked, what was it? I made some thumbnails right there, but I don't know if I'm gonna use them. But the one I went with, the Trey Rags one, because people overwhelmingly thought it was good. It's like, all right, I'm going with that one. Half the shit is just getting people to pick up. But yeah, just talking to people. I never used to do that, and like I feel stupid even. Like I don't know why I never. This community tab has been around for like a couple of years. I should have took advantage of it. But that only works when you have like some data to work with. The main thing is you got to start
Be
paying attention to
ambushed
the
by
market.
all manners of beasts. Of course, you can just hoof it on
Being
foot,
creative,
which
being
is where you'll
entertaining.
truly feel the weight of that distance,
How's that YouTube
especially
class
due
you
to
took
the
it?
new health
It
restoration
hasn't started
mechanic
yet.
known as the Lost
We
Game.
only talked via
In
email.
the first game, you'd be able to heal your entire life bar by using health restorative items and recoverable
Found you
gray
from my
health
brother,
with
then I
spells.
became a fan. That
In
was
Dragon's
back in the
Dogma
days.
2, however,
I was
every
maybe
hit
10, still love the
diminishes a
content at
portion
22.
of
I
your max
appreciate
health,
it, Ashy.
and the only ways to restore
I
it
hope you get
are
some
either
lotion.
by finding a campfire to rest at or returning to an inn and resting for the night. Fortunately, if you rest at a
The
camp,
community tab is too out of the main area. I forget exists. Well, if I post to the community tab, you don't have to be on my community tab to see it. When somebody posts on it, it goes to your main timeline. So when you're doom scrolling through videos, I don't know if you noticed, but people's community posts show up. Like that's how people are finding it. It puts you in the algorithm.
fire, you can also cook some meat and get some much needed buffs in addition to restoring all of your life. But there's a risk
gotta make
involved
good
with resting
thumbnails
at a
too, though.
campfire
That's
as well.
another
The flames
thing
may
you gotta
attract
study.
monsters to your campsite, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this preview, you
Yeet.
could actually wake up to an angry griffin coming back to finish what it started. What it all comes down to is this.
All right, that's cool. I just hope that occasionally happens. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm getting attacked by a big ass bear every other hour when I'm trying to rest, that's gonna get annoying. Every once in a while is cool.
Virtually every action in Dragon's Dogma 2 has some combination of a cost and a risk tied to it. Fairy stones are risk-free
Are you a
travel,
fan of this
but
game?
they
I like the
come
first
at a
one.
very steep price. Ox carts are a low cost but moderately risky method of travel, and traveling on foot is free, but extreme.
Being authentic is definitely a quality of yours that made me a supporter. That's different. Oh yeah, that's funny. I watched a video about that, like trends that are going to be big in 2024. I think I dropped it into the Discord. If I didn't, maybe I'll do it later. But they were saying like authenticity is coming back to YouTube, which is something I benefit because I feel like I've always been myself. I didn't switch up for like clout. Which is weird to say, but like what they were talking about, I've seen several YouTubers talk about it. They were talking about is the beastification of YouTube. Mr. Beast, I don't want to say he ruined it, but he changed YouTube a lot. And it wasn't intentional. It's like, don't take this as me talking shit about him. I think Mr. Beast was being himself and he was creating content. The issue is everybody wanted to be like Mr. Beast afterwards. And also he made it hard because he made people feel like they had to spend money for their videos, if that makes sense. Because like after Mr. Beast, there's a whole bunch of YouTubers that came out with that super high energy editing style. I just bought 100 Lambos and I'm gonna give them away on the street. Like that type of energy. Yeah. So it's like everybody wanted to be like him. But like with people like that Sam dude that blew up, the buff dude, they keep using him as like an example. Like just low edited, just people being themselves. People want that authenticity back, basically.
Extremely risky.
It's really weird that that's become a trend, being authentic. But if it's a trend, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Then you must also consider whether it's worth it to press on in a quest line with low max health, or backtrack to a town to resupply, whether you should avoid fighting the giant tanky ogre,
YouTube became
or
more of like a
risk it all
spectacle.
and trying
It's
to bring it
weird.
down for both the experience and rare material reward, whether you should keep on the less dangerous beaten path, or take a detour into the unknown. In the 10 hours that I played, these were very compelling decisions.
Another thing I keep saying too, I hope there's one thing I really liked about Elden Ring was the level design. I hope there's more than just open grass fields and like caves. Like I want to see like some snow, like some altitude, maybe some like water areas. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope there's like some more level design besides just running around in big open grass fields. It's Dimdu though. They can get them TMZ headlines for being creepy.
To have to make. But the real test will be whether those decisions remain compelling or turn exhausting.
Hey, Khalid, it looked like hell, Ohio, but it was great level design because the moment you got to Khalid and you saw them devil dogs and them big ass pigeons, you was like, oh shit, let me buckle up. Like that's what I mean.
When the map has expanded dramatically and you still have quests remaining to complete in a town that you're super far away from. Hypotheticals aside though, I loved just about every moment that I spent playing Dragon's Dogma 2 during this
green flag
preview window. It doubles down on everything that I loved from the first game, makes some smart improvements to the way quests are handled and how you explore its giant world, and the little taste that I got of the vocations is a tantalizing reminder of why Dragon's Dogma is one of the best in the genre when it comes to delivering on the various power fantasies tied to the classic RPG archetypes. Even after all I played, I still feel like I just scratched the surface on what Capcom has in store for players when Dragon's Dogma 2 releases on March.
It sounds like based off what he played, they're gonna score it at least an 8. He clearly likes the game. I would be surprised if this gets less than an 8, and I'm honestly gonna predict an 8.59. Just based off, there's no data, just based off the vibe, his tone of the video, I'm predicting at least an 8.5 and 9. Based off in the gameplay, the game does look good. Definitely took a note from Elden Ring. I'm definitely not mad at it. Khalid felt like he was walking in the wrong hood, pretty much.
March 22nd.
The Sphinx got him under his spell. But I will say this looks like it'll blow a PC up. I'm playing this on console. All that damn drop. Julian Newman. How bad is Julian Newman actually? This genre of content is so fucking funny to me. This dude got 1.5 thousand subscribers, but 500,000 views on a video 2 weeks ago. This actually proves my point. What did I just say earlier? I said that Hokage Highlights hit 10,000 subscribers today. All algorithm. I don't promote my videos, just positioning yourself correctly, learning what the market wants to see, and making videos that people want to watch. This is actually more proof right here. He has 1,000 subscribers, but he has a 500,000 view video. He's probably gonna blow up off of this shit. And then looking at this one, this one's like is doing pretty good too. That's from him. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna save this and watch it later. Julian Newman slander, like that shit will always be funny to me. Yo, the funniest shit about Julian Newman, bro. Do you remember after his show was over and he finished his 8th year of high school? This nigga, they did the show and they had him sitting at the table with a bunch of different options on what his next move was for his basketball career. And like one option was like college, declare for the draft, overseas. I'm like, bro, none of those are an option for you. Can you stop? It was in high school for like 6 years. Yeah, he was a super senior. What are we doing here? Oh, let me go in the sub box real quick and then we'll get on the game. I wanted to speed run the news because I know it's already late. Got to go to this goddamn Tekken. We don't care about accolades for The Last of Us 2 Remastered. It's the same fucking game. I don't know if I see any Dungeonborn official, and I'll check it out for shits and giggles. He's playing in Australia. No, he's playing in the Creator League, which is basically like YouTubers playing against one another. Oh, excuse me. For Honor, they keep making content. Shout out to Ubisoft for supporting the game at least. Ori in the Dark, Dead by Daylight, full story. Oh, y'all said y'all wanted to look at the Monkey Man trailer. Look at it again. Let's see. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League official live action trailer. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. JG's streaming that right now. Exclamation point JG if you want to check it out. I'm not even gonna look at that trailer because I know I'm not gonna play the game. 8 fun AI tools you should try out. Hold up. Project U, did you get access? What's Project U? Is that the Ubisoft game? I got an email about a Ubisoft game. I need to accept the was that the game? Palali official Luna. Invest like Nancy. Wait, why is there a live action trailer? I don't know, bruh. Yeah, it starts on the 1st. Yeah, I gotta go through my emails. I did get accepted. I got an email about it. Freaking. I wonder if we can. It's a multiplayer game. I wonder if I might put in, be like, yo, who got access to Project U if I play it? Somebody wants to run it. Final Fantasy trailer. Horizon's coming to PC. Forbidden West. Don't really care. Official Deluxe for Suicide Squad. Welcome to Paradise. Official story trailer. Thank God the main character, the Monkey Man, isn't black. I mean, it's made by a black man. I would imagine he was aware of the imagery. He didn't want to do that. Skull and Bones. And you can invite up to 5 people after you get access. Oh, I'm gonna have to invite GI boys. I saw this trailer. This game looked pretty cool. This My Hero Rumble official season 3 trailer. They're in season 3. Total War Pharaoh. Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers official Gara. They got more content. Oh, there goes JG. In my sub box, he showed up. JG started a new channel for those of you unaware. He's got 148 subscribers. Go subscribe to his new channel, y'all. He's doing stream highlights. Go subscribe to his new channel if you haven't already. He's trying to make an algorithm play here. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. Official Gara, younger Gara. I thought this was Kaze Kage or whatever the fuck Kage he is. Sand Kage. You guys want to play as young Gara? Who is on this game? I thought they cut the servers off. Yo, shout out to Young Champagne with the sub. This is Shinobi Strikers. It's like 5 people on the servers and they all sweaty as fuck. Yeah, let's get off this. The playing possum jutsu. Do you actually care about this? Nah, I was just entertaining it. Sometimes I just entertain shit. Berserk Boy official release date trailer. Is this the gameplay? I thought this game looked pretty cool. I seen an article. They said it's basically like Sonic meets Mega Man. I think the art's pretty cool. It reminds me of Gunvolt too. This is like a 2D game that actually looks really good. Flame Drill, Ice Kunai, Mindbuster, Soaring Wind. I'd play it. I was like, this is like a good game for your Switch or like your Steam Deck. Help! Somebody help! More shades. I freaking I might be able to get an interview with him. I put this trailer in the group chat earlier, and then Ace thought it was cool, and then apparently the people who would do the PR for this game followed Ace, and the developer followed him, and I was like, yo, tell them let's get an interview. We might get an interview for the developer of this for the GI podcast. We might be getting another interview, but I'm waiting for this dude to fucking. We trying to step up the podcast this year, just trying to get people on point. Mega Man clone, they should sue. We trying. I'm trying. Losing a lot of sleep. Let's see. Welcome to Paradise. But that game looks really good. Look it up, Berserk Boy, if you like those type of games.
Fed up
What is
with
this?
fleeing, hiding, and fighting in a world infested with zombies?
Why is this in a 4:3
put
ratio?
your trust in me, Jeff
He's
Tusk.
trying, JP.
And put your trust in Paradise. Thanks to our zombie guard technology, everyone is safe. Zombies won't attack you. They'll defend you. Paradise is a... Get it.
This looks awful. Fucking awful. I noticed that sometimes you go without streaming for a couple days, but I know you're making moves. I'm always doing something, but honestly, I just didn't stream the past couple days because I was tired. Do you think you'll have a podcast episode with all the GI crew? All 12 people or 11? I don't know about that. Who? It's just gonna be motherfuckers talking over each other. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League official deluxe edition. But I was like, I had a stream today. It's fucking Tekken Day,
This is
baby.
the hall for heroes. Not
Launch
you.
trailer.
Always wanted to do this.
I'm gonna be playing this on Tuesday. I was unaware of this until today. I read the article, but if you buy the special edition, you get to play it on Tuesday. Everybody else has to wait till Friday. So I'm gonna buy it just so I can play it early. So Tuesday we will be doing a suicide. We're gonna get down to the nitty gritty in the bottom of what's going on with this game. Yeah, all these trailers and no review codes. Is that how many people in GI? I lose count. It's either 11 or 12. If you're in the Discord, there's a link to everybody's social media. There's literally a page in the Discord. Yeah, is it fact or cap? New series. Yeah, we have a page in the Discord. Where is it at? No, wrong one. Let's see. I don't even know what I labeled it. Oh, GI members right there. It's right there. If you click that, it'll tell you, it gives you links to everything. We set it up and nice and easy. Join the Discord so you can follow everybody on Twitch. Getting first dibs on finding out. Mythbusters, yeah. No day one reviews is concerning. I have a feeling too they're gonna try to hide behind the concept of, oh, there are no day one reviews because you had to wait for it's a looter shooter. You had to wait for us to turn the servers on. You could have turned the servers on early for the journalists. Tekken did it. They do it for every fucking game with online for the most part. I had to wait to optimize the servers.
It's your lucky day.
No shade color swaps. Oh, sweet black and white characters.
A primal thrill.
These are some cool skins though. Turn your drops on, you'll probably get more viewers. This game has drops. I think my drops are on by default. What's this shit called? The question is, does this game have crossplay? Black Master Notorious weapons, one battle pass, one squad goals, weapon dolls. So basically, just stuff you can put on your weapon. No shade. Guys, if you get the digital deluxe, you'll get the battle pass token. Oh my god, $70 game. You gotta pre-order the $100 version to get the battle pass token. I'm hoping the trailer is doing it justice. I'm about to let me Google this. I don't know if it does. Suicide Squad have crossplay? Yes, Suicide Squad has okay, bet. Good. That's good. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Every fucking game should have this shit. It's helping keep my PC alive much longer. Because guess what? Now I'm going to buy the Xbox version because it's got crossplay. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Get a gold coin for your battle pass. Ugh. Every game, every multiplayer game should have fucking crossplay at this point. Crossplay before, yo, that's wild. Hey, you're not wrong though. Crossplay before Mortal Kombat. Fuck that big BBC ding dong wearing ass game. They got crossplay because they want more people to suffer. All right, bro. Unforetold Witchstone early access trailer. What is this? Is this a MOBA? Why is everyone bad at Mortal Kombat 1? It's an unfinished game. And it's no excuse because it's one of the biggest, it's part of the big three. I'm good off this. The big three fighting games. It was just unfinished. Before I get to that, Suicide Squad official live action spot. Let's get hype, guys. I always say one red flag for gaming is when these companies do these live action ass celebrity trailers. This Call of Duty does it every year. That's how you know the game, they're not even trying anymore. It was a red flag when you start seeing like Apex do the same stuff, but these live action trailers are always a red flag to me. I swear we do not care. Yeah, we don't care about it, but it's just like you're trying too hard to be cool. Let's get Drewski. Who's other big black people we can get in the trailer? That'll make them buy it. Just show the fucking game.
Will, you said you were dressing up for this.
Yeah, man, I say a lot of things.
Let's get Will Smith in there.
That's cute. All right, well, the plan, I'm guessing, is to take out those things with the glowing purple eyes.
Yo, shout out to Inhuman Line with the sub. I
Well,
appreciate
have a
it.
deep, sexy baritone, so I'll be running point.
Okay, Dad bod.
You know, in olden times, it actually
Yeah, let's get
considered to
Jack
be-
Harlow.
Playtime's over. Let's get some!
Do you really think I have a dad bod?
Let's push the hardcore woman and make the man look pussy.
You look like a pinata, and I want the gas.
Let's emasculate the black man.
How's that boomerang taste?
This shit is cringe. I don't
This. You just shot a pigeon. So, what are you, like a pigeon defender?
Yeah, this is the type of stuff that makes me not want to play the game. Read the comments. They really did put Ron Funches in Harley Quinn's costume.
Wait, Superman and the Justice League are here to steal our thunder.
Let's look at the comments here. How realistically their battle would end up. What the fuck? Oh, I clicked his damn profile by accident.
Just leave.
That's not a lie.
Let's go mess up the bandits.
That's not a lie. This is actually what happened to this game's Suicide Squad members. If evil Justice League fought them, they would just die. But the other trailer was better than this one. I don't know about this one. Monkey Man. Let's do it. What I like about this too. Yo, shout out to Moncrief with the sub. I appreciate it. You know what I like about this? This movie is being directed by a black man, but it looks like it's just a movie he wants to make. The representation is there, is what I'm saying. This doesn't feel like it's Hollywood washed. Like he's just letting the Indian folks like do their thing, but this is like the script that he wrote. I like that. I like that. It doesn't feel. This movie doesn't feel. It doesn't feel white. Quick, let's fucking go. That shit look good. That's a day one see. It was originally going to be a Netflix release, but Jordan snagged it and pushed it to theaters. It's lit. That's what we like to see. This is like now more than ever we need movies like this, bro. The era. Why is it called Monkey Man though? I would imagine because he wears a monkey mask. I don't know if he was paying attention to the trailer. Like the dude was wearing a monkey mask all throughout it. It's probably like his persona. Yo, don't read too deep into that. Let's see. Also, there's a lot of monkeys in India, so that actually makes it wasn't chill on me. Okay. Yeah, he was wearing a monkey mask all throughout, and then also there's monkeys all in India, so it kind of makes sense why he would pick that moniker to fight under. You seen those Naruto Crocs? Yeah, I seen them joints. I seen the Naruto Crocs on TikTok, and I sent it to my girl. I just put like the side eye on there. I was just like, you know, not telling you what to get me for, my birthday or Christmas or something. But, just going to drop this link right here. Yo, shout out to GG Meech with the sub. Appreciate it. Dropping hits. I feel you. Yeah, just going to drop this link on you real quick. Nothing too crazy. I saw them, though. They look fire. And then let's see what's this Dragonborn. You should see the biggest movie releases of 2024 from IGN if you're looking for more movies. Is there anything on that list worth looking at? That's not Fast and the Furious in WWE. I remember when people got beat up for their Crocs. I never seen nobody get beat up for their Crocs, but I do remember when it was like people would make fun of you for wearing them. I think it's when NBA players started wearing them, like athletes, then it became cool. People are followers. Yeah, Valentine's Day, be like, I'm not telling you what to buy. Assassin's Creed. What am I looking at? Oh God, first person Skyrim. Not my cup of tea. We got Avowed coming. Crocs in sport mode changed my life. May help you run to the money. I'm good off this. Is this VR? That's a good question. I don't think so. No. It's just first person. All right, I'm gonna skim through this AI tools that you should try.
Artificial intelligence, large language
Matter of
models,
fact, did he put it
and
in there?
machine learning have made a lot of advancements.
Word
over the
association.
past-
Let's get to it.
This first one is an AI experiment from the folks at Google. Samantris is a
AI
word
songwriting,
association
AI
game
playlist
that
for
uses
books.
machine learning to choose words most
AI
closely
powered
related
personal
by
chefs.
definition to the ones you type in. It's available in 2 modes, arcade and blocks.
We only care about
In arcade
Titanic
mode,
VR.
the goal is
This is not interesting to me. These tools are not very interesting. I am going to look at this on the
platform. This will be a quick one. The site boredhumans.com has more than 100 AI tools for you to play around with for free, some of which are
Did
quite
you see the
fun,
dude on Twitter get cooked for the
including
Taylor Swift
an image
AI?
generator,
Yeah, I seen that
virtual
shit.
boyfriends and girlfriends.
He made like nude pictures of Taylor Swift, which, you know, there's layers to this, right? Hey, it's weird. It's weird. You're doing something that's not consensual, and then it's not even her real body. That's just from like the humane standpoint. The shit's weird. Get him the fuck out of here. I hate that it was a brother. You gotta go, bro. But on a funnier note, because I am an asshole, I do think it's funny that you want the celebrity you wanted to see nude and you drew it in AI was Taylor Swift. Just draw an iron board in AI. I mean, I could do it in Midjourney right now. Like, it was just kind of like, at least get some AI voluptuousness. So like, oh, what the fuck? Like, yo, what's up, the RDC? The RDC with the sub. I just thought that was a little weird. I was like, okay. Like, just turn to the side. Like, it's the same thing. What the fuck are you talking about? Go look at a goddamn stick. Oh my God. But that shit is fucking weird. But now he ain't lying out of all the people. Like there's always humor in something like that's the person you picked. I did see an article that they dropped in the group chat. Now the government is, I think it was Nancy Pelosi or somebody was talking about potentially banning AI generated like nudes or whatever. So something might come of this. We'll see. I can't with you. Wasted potential. And it's not potential, period. It's just that's where your brain went to. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was Snow Bunny Crisis. Where I need to know. You guys are asking me about the Taylor Swift AI. I need to know Dr. Umar's opinion on it because that's fucking funny, bro. When's the last time he streamed? We gotta hop in his stream and be like, yo, how you feel about the Taylor Swift AI generated art? AI Snow Bunny Crisis. Man was watching the Chiefs and almost lost his mind. Umar don't care. I don't even care about this video. I'll look at this shit later. I think that's all we got in the sub box. We finna hop on a game. I know people want to see some goddamn Tekken. Oh, I lied. One more. I saw an article about this yesterday. This game looks pretty cool. It looks like Tony Hawk meets like an action adventure game. It's called Hellscape. It's like an action adventure Tony Hawk game. Let me see. Hold on. Let me find the gameplay. It was a preview video I saw. Showed you because it looks like fucking Tony Hawk, but then it's like Tony Hawk meets Devil May Cry. I saw that. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why have I never seen this before? I think it was IGN that uploaded it. Official preview. Was it this? Here we go. No, I'm good, Capri. I see you said your friends got custom. I'm okay. I appreciate the offer though. I barely play my PS5 right now.
And chopping doesn't always mesh well.
This is what I was watching.
Either. Occasionally, like when you pick up tapes that make certain tricks give you combat buffs after successfully nailing them. You can really get into a
looks like a fun action arcade game.
Popping a quick trip for a damage bonus and then crushing a baddie in one blow, for instance. Most of the time, though, I felt that just quickly smashing the enemies first and then tackling the actual skating challenges felt like the most productive way to stay in the game.
It's got the same UI almost. Like it's very obvious what this was inspired by.
Of the same game was easy to do since there's no time limits hurrying you along.
I'm just curious to how the action plays into it.
But it also felt antithetical to the spirit.
This low-key looks like some heat. Yeah, I was like, I might have to try this. This looks pretty unique and cool.
Kill the bad guys efficiently feels like reaching for a skill ceiling that my 3-ish hours of runtime so far has not put me anywhere near.
Yeah, I just want to look at the video though, because I'm gonna get on Tekken. Here's the video if y'all want it. I would say just keep an eye on it. It's called Hellscape. I was like, oh, this game looks pretty cool. Maybe grinding up builds magic. You know, we out here being tastemakers. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's showing, you know, gameplay and shit. I am going to use the bathroom. IGN goes a lot in the movies, I would say. Look in the Fall Guys. There's a Fall Guys movie? What? So the goal looks more on the side of completing skate challenges, but it has beat 'em up elements baked in. Yeah. looks like a fun. It looks like a good game that could go on your I was about to say yeah, your Steam Deck. It looks like a good Steam Deck game.